This is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. During the next hour, the insane Daryl Wayne and I are going to take a look at some issues that affect many people throughout the country and possibly even throughout the world. We're going to wrap up today taking a look at support for brain health. We'll also take a look at support for body shapes with the author of Your Body, Your Best Friend, and the confidence-crushing pursuit of unrealistic beauty standards and embrace your true power. We'll take a look as we begin the show about Medicare. Our guest is Zanuel Johnson. He is a Medicare specialist based in Tampa, Florida, and the company he works for is called Ensurem. Zanuel, welcome to Late Night Health.
All right. Thanks for having me on. Glad to be on tonight.
I'm really curious about something, and that is Medicare doesn't cover everything. And so many people, not as many as they should, don't have a Medicare supplement. Am I correct in that?
That is correct. There's two alternatives when you get your Medicare. There's two ways you can get your coverage. You can get original Medicare with a supplement, or you can have original Medicare and a Medicare Advantage plan, and we represent both of those plans. In the last number of years particularly, but even the last 25 years, I've had a number of techniques that are considered alternative. And I know that one of the things that Ensurem is talking about, and Dave Rich, your CEO, talks about this, is that Medicare should expand their coverage into some alternative practices, massage therapy, acupuncture, more chiropractic care, probably herbs and supplementation as well. Am I correct that, you know, if you want these services right now, you're out of luck? You absolutely are. There's a lot of alternative medicine, things like you mentioned, chiropractic care, acupuncture, herbal remedies, faith healing, massage. There's a lot of things that Medicare will not cover, and at this time, they're not providing that service to members, although seniors that are on Medicare are using the services. A recent report showed that 80% of seniors use at least one alternative medicine in the last 12 months. And they're not even reporting that to their primary care physician, but those services are needed.
Yeah, they are needed. And especially because a lot of them, say chiropractic care, could become the first line of defense against health issues.
Correct. And Medicare is slowly moving in that direction. For instance, when it comes to chiropractic care, that's the most often used and needed services by senior as an alternative medicine. Medicare has actually expanded the service a little bit. Medicare will only cover it if it's for manual manipulation of the spine to correct subluxation. In medical terms, that means if I have an issue with my back, then Medicare will cover it if it's medically necessary. But they won't always cover it. I can go to chiropractic, and Medicare will not pay for that services, only if it's related to my back and to my spine.
But what about the supplement, the Advantage plans that you talked about? Will they pick up some of that?
Well, there's two options. With a supplement, anything that original Medicare covers, your supplement will cover. Then there's also something called the Medicare Advantage. They are expanding the services beyond what original Medicare will cover. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, Medicare Advantage will offer a lot of different things like dental, vision, hearing. They'll offer massage therapy. It depends on the plan that you join, which additional services that it'll offer, but they will expand the services beyond just what original Medicare A and B covers.
You know, I'm going to be honest. My insurance company is Anthem Blue Cross. And Anthem Blue Cross, which is of California, based not far from where Daryl and I and our friend Bill, who I cannot see but I can hear, It's based very close to where we are. And what gets me is that they cover some things in their general insurance, but when they go to the supplement, they don't. It makes absolutely no sense that you could go to, I'm just trying to think, you go to a hearing specialist, for example,
okay,
and it's covered with general regular health insurance. But when you go into Medicare, there's certain stipulations. They won't cover certain things. It makes no sense at all.
They look at it as two completely different apples and oranges. When I've got under 65 coverage, for instance, that's one bowl. When I go into Medicare, then I'm in a whole different bowl. So they are covering the thing that original Medicare will cover. They won't cover things that original Medicare does not cover. When you look at something like acupuncture, in part as a response to the opioid crisis, Medicare on this past year, January 21st, 2020, CMS, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, issued a new rule that will now cover up to 12 acupuncture services in a 90-day period. They've expanded it to where they'll now cover up to 20 in a 12-month period. Now,
wait a second. 20 over a year.
20 over a year.
I want every congressperson and every senator not to get acupuncture coverage. I'm sure that they get as much as they want.
I'm sure they do, absolutely. But that's one of the things, for example, if I have a Medicare Advantage plan, some of the plans are expanding that coverage. They'll give me more coverage than original Medicare is allowed.
Wow. I mean, let's take a look. If you have pain and you've been on opiates or you don't want to be on opiates, acupuncture can be very effective in treating that pain. I've had acupuncture and it is very effective for me for a number of things.
With Medicare, that acupuncture can't be associated with surgery, your back pain. If it's related to surgery, then Medicare is not going to provide those 12 in 90-day or 20 in a 12-month period.
Interesting. And with the Advantage plans, they're expanding the number of treatments you can get?
Correct. So you want to check the different plans, and that's why as a national broker, we represent the major carriers and the different companies. We look at it as helping someone. We help you find the plan that's actually going to meet your need, whether it's a Medicare supplement or a Medicare Advantage. For us, what works for you is what we're looking for.
Our guest is a Medicare specialist with Ensurem. They're based in Florida, but they are a national brokerage company. You can go to Ensurem.com. That's ENSUREM.com if you want some information. Zanuel Johnson is our guest, and as you can hear from his voice, he is from the Deep South. Which means that food at his house is going to be outstanding. Not necessarily healthy.
True.
Right. But,
that's true.
But we'll work on that a little bit.
I'm going to need some of these alternatives that Medicare is going to be offering. Now, when it comes to something like massage therapy,
we're going to Zanuel. What we're going to do is I want to talk about massage therapy because it's one of my favorite things to do. As a semi-couch potato, I really enjoy a deep massage. This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. Have you ever had acupuncture, Daryl?
No, not on purpose.
No, not on purpose.
I mean, I poked myself with stuff a couple of times, but yeah, not purposefully.
Yeah, well, and cutting yourself shaving doesn't count.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Daryl and I and Zanuel will be back as Late Night Health continues. Don't go away. More coming up. Recently, I met Jacqueline from Bright here in Los Angeles. She gave me a hearing exam and then showed me how to hear again with the new Signia Pure Series hearing aids, and she can give you your life back too. I hear birds chirping, birds cooing, and even my wife. They easily connect to my smartphone. The Signia hearing aids are amazing, and with the charge and go, I don't have to fiddle with batteries and hear all day long. Not hearing is frustrating for you and your family. I know you don't have a problem, but trust me, call Bright Here now for a free hearing exam, a $125 value, yours free, just for making an appointment now. There are offices throughout the Los Angeles area. Call Bright Here now at 323-424-7100. That's 323-424-7100 for a free hearing exam. There's no obligation. Call now, 323-424-7100, or visit them on the web at brighthere.com. Late Night Health is proud of our partnership with the EBC, the Evolutionary Business Council. Check them out at ebcouncil.com.
You're listening to Late Night Health with Mark Alyn. The show continues in a moment. If you're listening to Late Night Health right now, you're part of the growing target of baby boomers we're serving. Hi, I'm Daryl Wayne, producer of Late Night Health, inviting you to join the Late Night Health family. If you have any business targeting the growing boomer market, Late Night Health is the ideal advertising vehicle for you. From vitamins to insurance, alternative health to Western-style medicine, Late Night Health caters to the growing population of those over 40 years old. This vibrant demographic has expendable income to fight aging, purchase travel, take care of aging parents, or just have fun. Find out about the advertising opportunities with Late Night Health. Call us at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308, or email us at info@latenighthealth.com. That's info@latenighthealth.com. Join Late Night Health as we empower people to take charge of their own health care. Call now at 805-391-0308. That's 805-391-0308.
There's a lot of talk all over the internet about the remarkable benefits of Carbon-60, and baby boomers are especially excited about it. Greska's Carbon-60 is the premium Carbon-60, developed by an aerospace and NASA scientist. 95% of Greska's customers report positive results from this Nobel Prize-winning technology in just 4 days. Imagine more energy, better health, and more vitality. It's very bioavailable to quickly mend toxin-crippled cells. This is a super powerful antioxidant. Bob Greska is so confident that you'll love his Carbon-60, he wants to send you a bottle at 50% off the regular price to see how life-changing this will be for you. Call 720-600-6040. That's 720-600-6040. Visit c-60.com to learn more. Call 720-600-6040 now, or visit c-60.com. Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. Be sure to catch us at latenighthealth.com. That's latenighthealth.com. We'll have our guest's pretty picture, and up there a little bit of information about Ensurem as well. And you can listen to us there if you'd like to hear our program again. Zanuel Johnson is our guest. He is a Medicare supplement specialist. And we were talking before we took our break about massage. And you were going to give us some updates on massage. Can I go out and get a massage now?
Unfortunately, Medicare does not cover massage therapy. Even if it is prescribed by your doctor, Medicare will not cover it. However, physical therapy, there is some coverage on the Part B for your physical therapy. You'll still have to pay the 20% co-insurance, and you'll have to pay your Part B deductible, which is currently $203 in 2021. Medicare is just not caught up yet. There's a lot of things Medicare is behind on, even for like medical marijuana. Although 30 states allow their citizens access to medical marijuana, Medicare doesn't cover it because the FDA has not approved. The FDA hasn't approved Medicare.
Talk about it. I'm sorry.
Marijuana.
I talk about a company, an organization that's behind the times.
Absolutely. So we need to speak up and get those benefits. And benefits constantly change with Medicare. Every year, what you had previously, every January, you want to reevaluate your plan, look at your options to see if you're still getting the best benefits that fits your needs as they change. And people are living longer, working longer, retiring later. My dad retired at 62 and a half. He's been on the company about 30 years. I'm almost that age, and I'm not even thinking about retirement. So we're living longer, working longer, and needing to be more healthier.
And at your age, you can relate to your potential clients, can't you? I mean,
absolutely. I understand what my clients are looking for, what they need, and at this point in our life.
What can people do, in your opinion, to move Medicare into the 21st century?
You have to reach out to your congressman. You have to reach out to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, known as CMS. CMS is the governing body that makes the rules that companies have to follow, what we can and what companies cannot do as carriers when you look at the national carrier. But they listen to the senior population by reaching out to them, telling them what you need, telling them what you like, what you don't like, and they'll expand those services.
Do you also work with prescription health plans?
Yes, we do. The three areas we cover is Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, prescription drug plan. And in addition to those, we also offer ancillary products, dental, vision, hearing, final expense.
I understand that Medicare actually has some vision and hearing benefits, but they're behind the times with that as well. A pair of glasses, I think the average cost is around $300. I think you can get $75. Average cost of a pair of hearing aids is roughly $6,500. They'll pay $750. I find that reprehensible and absolutely ridiculous. Anybody who's 65, who has a hearing problem and needs hearing aids should be able to get them at a reasonable cost. And $6,500 is just not reasonable. And even though I think the statistic is only 20% of the population who needs hearing aids get them, not because of the money. That's number two. The first one is because of vanity, and I can appreciate that.
For that kind of money, you would hope that there's a jukebox or something in there.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. It's just absolutely ridiculously expensive. And
what people find is they're surprised that original Medicare, if I'm on original Medicare Part A and Part B, it provides no service for vision. It does not cover eye exam. It will not cover eyeglasses. It will not cover anything for hearing or dental. Those you have to get outside of Medicare. They're included in Medicare Advantage plans, or you get standalone plans. But Medicare won't pay for an eye exam. Nothing for glasses.
Wow. I know that with some of the Advantage plans, you can actually get gym memberships and silver sneakers.
That is correct. That's a great plan. And different companies, some have silver sneakers, some have silver and fit. It's just a branding, but they do have the gym membership, and that's included at no cost with the Medicare Advantage plan. Most Medicare Advantage plan will include that gym membership.
Yeah,
I use that.
Right. I've been invited to join at least a half a dozen gyms. I think I'm a member of 3. Now I just have to get off my couch and go to the gym. Of course, with COVID, I wasn't going to go anyway, and I'm still not going to go, even though things are opening up. Let's talk about COVID for a minute. Is there any reason or any plan that you're aware of that covers COVID-related problems or situations?
Medicare plans will. The unfortunate problem is that if you're in a plan, it's not giving you a special election period. You need a reason to change outside of the annual election period, annual enrollment period that comes up every October 15th through December 7th. So if someone is affected by COVID, it's not giving me a reason to change. It'll cover your doctor visit, your vaccination. You're not paying anything for that. And some of the plans, some of the Medicare Advantage plans are offering zero copay for your primary and your specialist if it's related to COVID.
Wow. The enrollment plans or times seems to me to be, well, silly and stupid. I mean, if I turn 65 today, I'm enrolled. But then in October, just 6 months down the road, you have to change again, or you have the ability to update what you've got. Why do they do that? Do you have any idea other than government bureaucracy?
Well, they limit the time that you can get enrolled. When you turn 65, you also have a period of time that you have to make a decision and you have to join or you will be out. It's 3 months before, the month of, and 3 months after. So if you turn 65 in January, I've got January, February, March, and April if I'm going to join a plan. If I don't make a decision, then I am locked out until the annual enrollment period in October, and that plan won't start to January 1st.
And that's for the supplements.
That's for to join a Medicare Advantage plan. Supplements give me different time frames, typically 3 months to 6 months, to add a supplement with no underwriting, no health question asked. But if I don't get that plan when I first get my Medicare Part B and turn 65, then I'm subject to medical underwriting. Have you had a heart attack, cancer, stroke, diabetes? And they can turn you down if any of those things may apply to you. They do not have to accept you.
I was under the impression that pre-existing conditions can't lock you out of getting insurance.
Won't lock you out, but what they will do for a Medicare supplement, they will take you, but they won't cover that pre-existing condition for the first 6 months unless you had prior coverage.
Wow.
So now I got coverage, but it's like I can't use it for 6 months unless I had coverage before. They're not going to pick me up today and start covering me instantly for that pre-existing condition.
Zanuel, thank you very much for sharing your insight about Medicare. We really appreciate that. If you want information, by the way, go to Ensurem, ENSUREM.com. I am getting that correct, am I not?
That is correct.
That's ENSUREM.com. Our guest has been Zanuel Johnson. He is a Medicare specialist. I really appreciate your sharing with us today, Zanuel. Hold on just a couple of moments. I'm Mark Alyn. Along with the insane Darrell Wayne in studio, we have a guest, Bill. We're going to take some time. We'll be back in just a couple of moments as Late Night Health continues. Don't go away.
Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Words are a critical aspect of success. How you get your point across is a crucial part of what makes anything sell. So do it right and hire a writer. Whether it's articles, blog posts, technical writings, website content, product descriptions, or ghostwriting anything from a novel to a nonfiction book about your navel, contact Servet Hassan. If you want it to sell, write it right. Email Servet at servet@servethassan.com.